If you have gone home thinking, is it me or is my boss the problem? This video is for you. And if you are working a 9 to 5 whilst quietly building a side hustle, listen carefully. If you are new here, I'm Isabel, a certified chartered accountant with more than a decade of experience. I've spent most of my career in the financial services sector, working a 9 to 5 as an accountant. And over the years, I've met many different types of bosses, believe me. Today, I want to explain why you may not be getting along with your boss and why it's not always your fault. We are quick to blame ourselves when things go wrong at work. But after years in the corporate and as an entrepreneur, I've realized something really important. Sometimes tension isn't about performance. It's about power, it's about fear, and it's also about misalignment. Here are some of the reasons you are not getting along with your boss. The first one is unclear expectations and poor communications. One of the biggest causes of conflict is unclear expectations. It can be an unclear job description, it can be moving deadlines, or no proper feedback until something goes wrong. And when you have a side hustle, this becomes worse because your availability stands to matter more than results. The second reason can be you've become a threat. This one is uncomfortable. If you are more qualified, more experienced, or more capable than your boss, they may feel exposed, they may feel undermined. Instead of mentoring you, they will frustrate you. Sometimes subconsciously, sometimes they may actually do it deliberately, especially when they sense you don't need them forever. Reason number 3 is incompetence. So this can be your incompetence or their incompetence. If you are still learning, a good boss will train you and a bad boss will punish you. But if the boss is incompetent, the dynamics flip. You end up doing your job and covering up for theirs. And guess who gets blamed when things go wrong? You. Reason number 4, past unresolved events. Sometimes it's not about today. It's about something that happened months ago. It could be a comment, it could be a disagreement, it could be a perceived disrespect. And if the boss holds on to it, the relationship might never recover. If this sounds familiar, like this video, subscribe if you are navigating corporate life whilst building something on the side like I did, and comment, not my fault if this has happened to you. Let me share with you the deeper uncomfortable truth. So, which leads us to reason number 5, gender bias and stigma. I once joined an organization where leadership questioned why a woman was hired for the role. The belief was that men perform better. That bias created unnecessary pressure to prove myself. This happens more often than we admit. Reason number 6, the broken boss reality. This is rarely talked about. Bosses are human. Some are dealing with broken marriages, unresolved childhood traumas, or failed careers. And instead of healing, they lead. Unfortunately, you suffer the consequences. And it's not your fault. Number 7, why it gets worse when you have a side hustle. Here's the truth. A professional with options is dangerous. Once your boss senses you're building something else, they may tighten control, question your loyalty, or suddenly doubt your commitment. Not because you are failing, but because you are no longer dependent. As you can see, most of this workplace conflict isn't about performance. It's about fear of being replaced, fear of losing control, fear of relevance. And when power feels threatened, guess what happens? Relationships break. Always keep this in your mind. Your job is not your identity. Your boss is not your destiny. And not every difficult work relationship means you're doing something wrong. Sometimes growth creates friction, and that's a sign you're evolving. Thank you for watching this video, and be sure to share and subscribe. I'm Isabel. See you in my next video. Bye for now.